Hi, everybody. I'm going to walk you through the basic steps of court reserve. If you weren't able to make the live call uh, earlier this week. So here you'll see on the homepage, by now you should have received a invite from me to join Court Reserve. If you haven't, please let me know. This is the homepage. You'll see any important announcement. Right now it's kind of got just the basic what to know off the bat. You'll see, first thing to notice, hover over your name. You'll go, and we'll go over here in a little bit. But if you want to see all your matches for the summer, you'll click My Bookings, and it should show you all your matches. If it doesn't, please let me know that as well. The other thing you should be doing is checking it with TennisLink to make sure the information lines up, so we don't have any mistakes there. But otherwise, to find the locations, you're just going to hover over reservations, and it's going to show each location for the summer. Lots of places. You're going to see the language next to each one, and that's kind of what we're going to go over first. So you're going to have the basic two types of locations, public and private. Public just means any team can play there. Private, if membership or approval from the facility. The other option is to book online or call. The book online is the nice, convenient one for you. That's going to be where you can actually make the reservations right here on Court Reserve. If you have to call, that means you need to check with the facility prior to booking any courts. And you're probably saying, well, then what's the point of putting them on Court Reserve? Well, it will help show what's already at a location on an evening where you might need some courts. You might go, hey, I want to play at WIRC, and you can go there and look on that date if they have anything. If they do, hopefully they still have open courts, but they may have booked them out to non-USTA play. So it might show available here on Court Reserve, but they might not actually be available because the facilities, the indoor facilities, are not updating their courts through Court Reserve. They have their own systems. Now, some of them have Court Reserve, but it doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't interact with different accounts. So that's just important to know for those. The other couple things, and this was an email went out, but for the indoor and private locations, the courts that you see on your reservations may or may not be the courts that you actually play on. So just make sure you're stopping at the front desk or talking to the home captain to make sure you know where you're supposed to go. For the schools and parks, though, those should be the courts that you're playing on. Like at Westfield, we're not using 1 through 5. I believe those are the 5 we never use. So, 6 through 15 or whatever are the courts that you should be using. Same like Park Tudor has assigned one, North Central, they're assigned numbers. So please use the courts that you're assigned in those instances. But the indoor private clubs, just check with the front desk. All right, so just basic, we'll do the how to make a reservation. Very simple. So I'm going to show you a couple things. We're going to go to my bookings first. And you're going to see I have already preset a booking at Brebeuf. But if I want a new booking, we're going to go, let's do semi-busy one. Let's do Lawrence Central. You're going to see that there's no courts offered for today. You're not going to see any matches, but you also can't book any courts. That's because all the schools will not be available till June 1st. So if you try to go some of the public courts, you're not going to have access until then. So we'll go right to June 1st for Lawrence Central. And you're going to see we have a women's match on courts 1 through 5, but courts 6 through 10 are available, and you're allowed to take them at 6 o'clock. So we're going to click on one of the courts. It could be any of the courts. We'll say 18 and over men's match. It's going to automatically change to 2 hours for you because that's the length of a match. If you need a court for less time, you can do that as well. Right now, you can only do 30 minutes, 2 hours. I will add additional time, 1 hour and 90 minutes, just in case. Can't do anything over 2 hours. You have to book the court twice, but in this instance, you won't be able to because it's not available past 8 o'clock. But the other thing you should make sure you do, if you're using 5 courts, make sure you book all 5 courts, not just one. And also, so you don't have to do each court individual book. Just book them all on the one reservation, nice and easy. Then I'm going to click save. Now what's going to happen, it's going to say pending on your end. I'm going to get a notification on mine whether or not to approve it. If it's an outdoor public location, it'll get approved right away. Indoor public, you have to call. So I would likely deny it and then shoot you an email, say, hey, did you, or I might email you first and say, hey, did you check with the club? And that's one thing you could do as well. So let's go, let's just go IRC. June 1st, you see they got a lot of, bunch of matches. Let's say I wanted to book some courts at IRC. Again, we'll just do a women's match this time, 2 hours. They only have 3 other courts available on that evening. So let's make this a 55 and over match, just because you can tell me in the match information, already checked with IRC Dean. And so then I know on my end, hey, this captain's already checked. They're good to go. This is, we'll just approve it right there. So nice and easy. I'm going to go back to my bookings. What we're going to do, just take this first one. So this is where also you would edit reservations. Again, very easy. Only two options, right? Edit or cancel. So if I want to edit, I don't need, my singles court anymore. I'm going to delete it, save it, and that just gets automatically approved. You don't have to go through me for that, which is nice. And then, of course, yes, the obvious other option, the big red cancel button. You could put a cancellation button, a reason, rescheduling, or date. You don't need to put something, but I would like to know. It helps me. Done. It's canceled. I'm going to go back to my bookings. Now I only have 2. Imagine that. Do that as well, just so I'm not taking up any courts. But that's pretty much the function of CourtReserve. There's not much more to it. If you have any questions at any point, again, don't hesitate to reach out. Otherwise, good luck this summer, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.